Welcome back to Stoic Reflections. Have you ever had a woman you like completely ignore you? You text her, wait for a reply, but all you get is silence. You see her online, posting, but she's not responding to you. It feels awful, doesn't it? You start questioning yourself. Did I do something wrong? Was I too eager? You even replay every conversation in your head. But let me tell you something. Stop. Her ignoring you is not about you, it's about her. And guess what? We're going to turn this situation to your advantage. In this video, we'll explore the Stoic approach to reclaiming your power. By the end, you'll know exactly how to flip the script when she ignores you and emerge stronger than ever. Here's the hard truth. Women test you. They do this by ignoring you and watching how you react. This isn't an accident. If you respond emotionally, they win. But if you stay cool, confident, and unfazed, you win. Today, I'm going to show you how to take control when a woman ignores you, not by playing games, but by becoming the most unshakable, self-controlled version of yourself. Think of this as the ultimate guide to handling rejection, like a Stoic king. Let's dive in. Why is she ignoring you, and why does it not matter? First, let's get one thing clear. When a woman decides to ignore you, it feels like a direct attack on your confidence, on who you are. You start questioning every move, replaying every message, thinking, what did I do wrong? But here's the truth. It's usually not about you at all. In the world of modern dating, there are layers of mind games, hidden agendas, and subtle power dynamics at play. People, especially in dating, are constantly seeking validation and control over the other person's emotions. Maybe she's testing how much you care by ignoring you. Maybe she's seeing how far she can push you to gauge your reaction. Or maybe she's genuinely busy, caught up with work, friends, or her own life. But here's the game-changing truth. None of these reasons actually matter. What matters is how you choose to respond to her silence. If you're waiting around checking your phone every 5 minutes wondering why she hasn't replied, you're handing her all the power. You're giving her control over your emotions, your day, and your sense of self-worth. That's exactly what you don't want to do. This is where Stoicism becomes your secret weapon. Stoic philosophy teaches us one critical lesson. We can't control what others do, but we can always control how we react to it. When she ignores you, don't fall into the trap of overthinking. Don't spiral into self-doubt. Instead, recognize that her actions are beyond your control and focus on the one thing you have full power over: your response. So, what should you do when a woman ignores you? First, understand this. In Stoicism, there's a clear distinction between things you can control and things you can't. You can't control whether she responds, but you can control how you react when she ignores you. Don't chase. Instead, do nothing. Yes, nothing. This isn't about ignoring her out of spite. It's about showing that her lack of response doesn't shake you. By doing nothing, you reclaim the power. You demonstrate that her behavior doesn't affect your mood, your actions, or your confidence. When she goes silent, it feels like you've lost control. But this is where your Stoic power begins. You can control your emotional response, which is the only thing that truly matters. A lot of guys feel desperate in this situation, sending double texts, or worse, an angry message asking why she's not replying. This is the opposite of what Stoicism teaches. Stoicism is about maintaining your composure and strength no matter what happens. It's about holding on to your dignity and showing her that you don't need her validation. When you show her you're unaffected, she'll start to wonder why. She'll begin to see you as different from the rest. Let's say you've been texting her and suddenly she ghosts you. You're tempted to send another message, to ask what's going on. But don't let her see that you're affected. If she wants to ignore you, fine. You have your own life to live. When you don't respond to her silence with neediness, you show her that you're a man in control of his emotions. Think about a situation where you've been ghosted after an amazing conversation or date, and suddenly there's nothing. Most guys would panic, wondering, what did I do wrong? Or try to win her back by sending another message. But what if instead, you did nothing? What if instead of chasing her, you focused on yourself, went to the gym, worked on your goals, and ignored her silence? Not only would this drive her crazy with curiosity, but it also builds your self-confidence. By doing nothing, you actually regain all the power. And if she doesn't reach out again, so what? You've already moved on and improved yourself in the process. Here's your first actionable step, and it's one of the most important things you can do. Instead of obsessing over her silence, redirect all that energy back toward yourself. Her ignoring you isn't a reason to spiral. It's a golden opportunity to improve your life, to level up in ways that truly matter. This is the time to invest in yourself. Strengthen your mind, body, and goals. Hit the gym, get serious about your fitness, and tackle those personal or professional goals you've been putting off. Whether it's mastering a new skill or launching a project you're passionate about, dive into the things that light you up. Surround yourself with people who lift you up and value you for who you are. The more you invest in your growth, the more you'll see that her ignoring you is insignificant in the grand scheme of things. The more you prioritize yourself, the more attractive you become, not just to her, but to everyone. Women don't gravitate towards men who chase them with desperation. They're drawn to men who are locked in on their own mission, their own purpose, their own path. Remember a time when you were fully focused on your goals, maybe hitting the gym regularly, seeing real progress, or working on a business, putting in long hours and seeing results. In those moments, waiting for someone to reply wasn't even on your mind because you were so focused on becoming the best version of yourself. That's the energy you need to bring to every interaction. When you prioritize yourself, your goals, and your happiness, people will sense it. And guess what? They'll naturally be drawn to you, including her. She'll start to wonder what's changed, why you're not reacting, why you're suddenly even more attractive. All of this happens because you made yourself the focus. Stop seeking her validation. The moment you demonstrate that her silence has no power over you, she will begin to wonder. Why is this crucial? When you stop giving her the attention she expects, you shift the entire dynamic, putting yourself back in the driver's seat. This is not about manipulation, it's about showing that you are not controlled by your emotions or her actions. Remember, it's not about who texts first, it's about who maintains control. Imagine this. You've texted her several times, and she hasn't responded. You might feel tempted to send another text or, even worse, confront her about her lack of response. Don't do that. Instead of double texting or getting emotional, do nothing. Let it go. Live your life without giving her any more energy. Post pictures of yourself out with friends, hitting the gym, or working on your goals, but do not reach out to her. Soon enough, she will start to wonder, why isn't he chasing me? Did I lose him? Is he talking to someone else? Has he moved on? When she eventually reaches out, respond calmly and with little emotional investment. Don't bring up her silence. Don't ask why she ignored you. Just reply as if nothing happened. You have now completely shifted the power dynamic in your favor without lifting a finger. By not reacting to her bait, you appear confident, strong, and most importantly, emotionally in control. That is the power of reverse psychology. Stay calm and unbothered. One of the biggest mistakes men make when a woman ignores them is losing their cool. They start to feel anxious, frustrated, or even angry, and this is exactly what you want to avoid. When you lose your composure, you hand over all the power to her. She can sense your emotional instability, which gives her control. The Stoic response to this situation is crystal clear. Stay calm, stay composed, and don't let anything shake you, no matter what she's doing. Your mindset needs to be that of a person who is grounded, centered, and emotionally untouchable. This isn't about pretending you don't care. It's about genuinely not letting her actions dictate your emotional state. When you master this level of emotional control, you'll notice not only that you feel better, but also that you become far more attractive. People, especially women,
are naturally drawn to those who exude calm confidence and aren't easily rattled by the minor disruptions that life throws at them.
In the long run, calmness demonstrates power, and power is irresistible. The next time she ignores you, resist the urge to react emotionally or impulsively. Instead, take a deep breath, step back, and remind yourself that her actions do not define your value or worth as a person. You are the one who decides how you feel, not her. Instead of stressing or replaying every conversation in your head, choose an activity that strengthens your sense of calm. Go for a long run to release any pent-up frustration, blast some music that makes you feel unstoppable, or dive into a project that's been demanding your attention and lose yourself in productive work. What's happening here is that you're taking control of the situation by shifting your focus away from her and back onto yourself. In doing so, you maintain your emotional power. You show her that you're not at the mercy of her responses, and more importantly, you reinforce to yourself that you're in control of your own emotional experience. That kind of control is magnetic, and when she sees that you haven't been affected by her ignoring you, she'll start to question why she doesn't have the effect she expected on you. That's when the power shifts. Detach from the outcome. Here's the ultimate Stoic move. Detach from the outcome. Whether she responds or not, whether she likes you or not, your peace remains intact. This is true power. When you stop caring about the outcome, you free yourself from the emotional roller coaster of dating. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care about her. It means you care more about your own well-being than whether or not she gives you attention. This mindset shift is crucial if you want to take back control in any relationship. When you detach, you stop placing your happiness and self-worth in someone else's hands. You reclaim ownership of your emotions and your life. The truth is, when you detach, you no longer worry about what she's thinking, what she's doing, or why she's not responding. You become calm, collected, and in control of yourself. Women, or anyone for that matter, are drawn to people who aren't desperately seeking validation. Detaching from the outcome shows that you respect yourself enough to walk away from any situation that doesn't serve you. You stop feeling needy or anxious, and in doing so, you become someone she respects and is more likely to chase. Think about a situation where you were overly attached to the outcome, whether it was a job interview, a date, or a text. The more you worried about how things would turn out, the more anxious you became. Your mind would race, replaying scenarios and imagining the worst possible outcome. Now imagine letting go of all that noise. Picture yourself being okay with any outcome, knowing that no matter what happens, you'll be fine. This is the essence of Stoic detachment. It's about embracing the mindset that whatever happens is meant to happen, and that your peace is not dependent on the actions or opinions of others. When you can truly detach from whether she responds or not, you become free. You no longer feel the need to chase, seek, or validate yourself through her actions. When you're free, you become incredibly attractive. Freedom from outcome shows confidence, and confidence is what draws people in. It's about showing the world and yourself that your happiness doesn't rely on external validation, but on internal stability and control. Here's the bottom line. When a woman ignores you, most guys panic. They chase, they overthink, and they lose control. But not you. Not after today. You now have the tools, the mindset, and the knowledge to flip the script. When she ignores you, that's your opportunity to show that you're different, that you're unshaken. You don't react, you take control. You're calm, confident, and in command of your emotions. And guess what? That makes you not only more attractive, but more powerful in every aspect of your life. Think about it. How many men do you know who let their emotions control them? How many of them spiral the moment they're ignored? You're not going to be that guy. You're going to be the man who stays composed, who focuses on himself, and who lets go of the need for validation. This isn't just about handling a woman ignoring you. It's about mastering your life. When you master your emotions, you're no longer a slave to others' opinions, actions, or decisions. You're free, and that freedom is magnetic. Women notice it. People respect it. Most importantly, you feel it. From this moment on, don't just play the dating game, master it. Be the man in control always. If this message resonates with you, then it's time to take the next step. Don't just walk away from this video and forget everything you've learned. Take action right now. Hit that subscribe button and join a community of men who are committed to mastering their emotions, their relationships, and their lives. Thanks for watching.